Yo, what's up? Atom here, and today I'm going to be teaching a very difficult concept called strobing or ticking, one of the two. So stay tuned. Okay guys, what's up? For this tutorial, I'm going to work on my arms and I will give you some tips so you can practice strobing as far detailedly as possible, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so for strobing, you will need a basic understanding of the arm popping muscle. If you do not have it, sorry, go back to the arm popping tutorial and learn that before coming to this one, because this tutorial relies so completely on this concept or this popping muscle. So yeah. Okay, so if you've gone back to there and you already know it, or if you've already seen it, then you're good to go. You've got all the requirements. Okay, so strobing, basically, if you've ever been a strobe light in a party or social whatever, you will know that it looks freaking awesome and it looks like you are skipping parts. So what I'm gonna do today is you need to have this arm popping muscle so wildly practiced. If you haven't practiced, please go practice. It takes quite a lot of practice to get this move without draining yourself, and yeah. So holding it in while being chilled, that is your goal right now, mental goal. So practice this in class, do whatever you need to practice this move. But yeah, practice to keep it in. Okay, so we've got them both in, and I'm just stating for the strobing you will need to have it in constantly. That's why I'm stating that. For the first move, I'm going to want you guys to have your strobing muscles in, or your popping muscles in, and think of any movement, just basic movement, like, okay, you can lift your hands up, or you could lift your hands to the front, you can do this funny motion thing. Just think of any movement, and then you break it up. I want you guys, as beginners in strobing or ticking, to start, or you could not be beginners, you could just be a dancer, but yeah, just go with it, to start with 3. I want you to start with 3, to start at a small amount of strobing, and do it slowly, please. The brain learns a lot faster when you are practicing anything or doing anything slowly that is new to you. It does not pick up as fast if you're doing something that is unknown really fast, so practice it slowly. So you're doing your motion. Today we can just do this, come up, and you're going to divide it into 3. So having your popping muscle in, 1, 2, 3. While keeping it in all 3 times, I'm dividing this motion of range like I did here, this small piece, into 3 parts. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you've got this 3 motion down. You can do it in different areas. You can go up, you can go down, you can close your hands, you can go down again, you can do whatever you want with the strobing, and you've practiced at it. So now you can move on to the next step, which is 4. This time you're going to do any motion as previously and just divide into 4. Keep practicing slowly before going to fast detail. So yeah, I'm doing this motion, 1, 2, 3, 4, with strobing muscle in, popping muscle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice it, guys. For chest strobing, you're going to need to use your stomach muscles to block your torso from just being sloppy and whatever. So yes, you're going to have to use your stomach muscles and possibly your chest muscles. If you haven't seen the chest tutorial, chest popping tutorial right here, chest popping tutorial. But yeah, back to it. So you've got the chest popping muscles, and you've got your core, whatever you've got your back muscles. So now you're going to do a motion like go down, bow down to whatever you're bowing down to, bow down, and divide into 3 again. Yet 3. Oh, yes, 3 again. 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I am using my core muscles to stop. It's like a dime stop where you have movement, and then you just stop. but you're just doing it with your core. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can make it smaller if you want, just like a little piece. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep practicing at this. 1, 2, 3. You can do sideways, you can do this, you can do any motion you want, just divide it up while keeping all the muscles tensed at the same time. Enough on this, let's move to ticking. Okay, so for ticking, it's more or less the same concept. You're going to divide the moves. But what's different about ticking is, it is like arm popping every single time. If you haven't seen the arm popping video, please watch it, I beg you. Well, you also need it. It is for your benefit. But yeah. So, yeah, you got your arm pops. You can do your arm pops 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can do slow arm pops, practice to increase your speeding to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or a little bit slower than that counting, but you must be able to do it at quite a fast rate without like burning out. So yet again, I'm going to bring my arms up in 3 moves, but every time I get to a stage, I'm going to do a pop. So arm muscle pop, 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 pop. I am letting go my popping muscle on the way there. So I pop, let go, pop, let go, pop. It's basically 3 dime stops. I'm stopping myself with my muscles. So it's boom, boom, boom. And then you can move on to bigger numbers and just keep practicing slowly in the beginning. Do any motion. You can just practice at this move. Ticking, strobing. Yeah, okay, so basically what I'm doing now, teaching you strobing and ticking, is I am preparing you for a section in robotics, which is really based on keeping your popping tendon in, and you do use your ticking and popping muscles in robotics. So I'm preparing you guys. Same thing with the arm pop. Practice at it. Keep it in. Practice this every day. Keep it in. Getting it harder out. And you can show off to your friends and teach them if you want to. So yeah. You've got your ticking. You've got your popping. You've got your strobing. Good. Atom here. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Practice at it. It is quite difficult. I am not joking. It is difficult. Practice at it. Practice it until you're very comfortable with this move. Yeah. That's it. So guys, please subscribe to my channel, share, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and I will leave links in the description if you do not, if you are not watching this with mobile and you cannot go to those video links. I'll leave links in the description for you. So yeah, practice please.